and then you know, the hands, of course, because she has hands. She'll have hands. So this is going to be the hands, of course, and then oh yeah, the last detail. There we go. Yes. Can I apologize ahead of time? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Right? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know. I apologize. I'm sorry. Don't be too mad at me. All right. Just forgive me a little bit. I made a tweet the other day about how the fact that there's a black Batwoman, and I thought immediately this is going to be the subject of the next 10 quartering videos, because of course it's just like, it's his carrot. If ever there was a low-hanging carrot that you knew the quartering was going to run towards, it's Black Batwoman. And yes, she's very attractive. So that's not his complaint. It's not that she's not good looking. Well, I don't even know what his complaint is, but lo and behold, the next day, he made this video. Batwoman Maximum Woke casts feminist Javicia Leslie, and it won't save the show.
I need you to fix his suit.
The suit is literal perfection.
It will be. And if it's
Black.
a woman.
Maximum woke. Maximum. You thought you were woke before. You were not. You weren't even a quarter woke. You were half chub at best. Oh no. Oh, there's maximum woke. Here it comes.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the quartering, and finally, we have a Batwoman replacement. And ooh, doesn't check all of the boxes. Now, just want to give you a brief history of how we got here. Now, I covered Batwoman quite a bit last year, a show that was plagued by some of the worst writing I've ever seen. Sure, it relied on a lot of the oh my god, we're super woke, please watch our show, Slay Queen, marketing, and never really materialized into a consistent audience. We've seen this play out time and time and time again. A very specific example, how about the latest run of Doctor Who on BBC, which...
So again, he doesn't hate women, and he doesn't think they should, you know, basically serve a single purpose in movies, which is to stimulate his body parts. He does. That's not it. It's the writing. It's the writing. You see, the reason that Doctor Who is terrible now, and the reason that, you know, Batwoman is terrible now. All these shows are all terrible now. It's the casting. That's it, and the writing. Sorry, not the casting. The writing. Yeah, it's the writing. It's the writing that are wrong.
Ran on the we have a woman Doctor Who, please watch our show, but also was plagued by terrible writing, which led to the worst ratings in over 20 years for the show. We can look at Batwoman, which had an
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not defending the writing of these shows. I'm sure they're objectively atrocious. You know, I never once looked at Batman and was like, that's a good show. But I also didn't look at it and say like, I don't know. She's not stimulating my penis, so it has no place for me.
massive amount of early interest, peaking at 1.86 million viewers on their debut episode. But it did nothing.
Oh, if you're wondering why I keep saying woman, oh yeah, I believe the expression was coined by PewDiePie, and I believe PewDiePie was the first one to come up with the expression, and it is internet slang, of course. Allow me to Urban Dictionary a few of you. A rare species of women that usually needs more attention and respect than any other women, and some of them are idiots, sometimes ask stupid questions like, is math related to science? Nobody respects women better than PewDiePie himself. Oh, it was coined by PewDiePie. Well, yeah, good to know.
Nothing but decline for the entirety of the show, showing barely any ability to increase the existing audience outside of the crossover events that it had with the other shows in the Arrowverse, ending with a pathetic 739,000 viewers in its finale. I mean, shoot, I get more viewers than that every day in my basement. I'm just saying, and I've got zero budget, well, close to zero. I mean, I've got to buy, sugar-free Red Bull and pay an editor once in a while. But outside of that, it was just bad writing. Great concept.
Remember the time that the Quartering ran a little scam charity that he got tens of thousands of his fans to sign up for, with the promises of doling them out little crumbs of payments in these trying times, in these times when people definitely need a little extra helping hand. He was like, oh yeah, no, I'll definitely give you money Yeah, I'll give you lots of money if I can get sponsors. So I just if I get lots of sponsors and I get lots of views and I get lots of clicks and you share the story and you give me lots of retweets on social media, I'll definitely pay one of you. One of you. He even listed things. Do you remember the items he said? I can get you fishing gear. I could buy you candy. Would you like me to buy you candy, children? I can do that. I can buy all of you candy. So don't worry. Soon candy will come your way. And in the meantime, I haven't heard anything about that. I mean, I signed up for it. I never got an email. Legos, that's right. Legos and a modeling kit. Yeah, I never got an email. So he got 27,000 views. That's not 710,000 that he was suggesting earlier. But
Batwoman would have been a decent show had it had, I don't know, actual writing. There were times when it started at 1.86 million. There were times that it had just 630,000 viewers, losing 2/3 of its audience. Why do you lose that much of an audience? It's simple. Bad writing, bad choreography, bad acting. That's why you lose it. You don't lose it because people are against the main character being a member of the LGBTQ community. They wouldn't have been here in the first place. And by the way, just to put things in perspective,
he's growing. He says
1 to 2
LGBTQ
million
now.
viewers is all any show on the Arrowverse gets. So ultimately, it would have been deemed a success had it not been circling the drain. Now, we saw the end of the show come around, and Ruby Rose quit. I don't blame her. I wouldn't want to be tied to that disaster either. But CW fans were stunned when it was announced last week that Ruby Rose would be leaving Batwoman. It's a big deal because she's the one playing Batwoman. The announcement came just after season 1 finale, with season 2 greenlit a long time ago, so why would she just walk away? It's not due to health concerns. Rose officially recently suffered a...
By the way, can we cut through the beard for 2 seconds here? Can we slice through the beard? If it has nothing to do with idpol and it has everything to do with bad writing, you wouldn't make these videos. You wouldn't make hundreds and hundreds of these videos. It wouldn't be like just a calling card where I knew the next day, the second they announced that there was going to be a black Batwoman, there was going to be a quartering video about it. Because if it was all about the writing, you would have 100 videos about the poor writing, the poor writing style of all these individuals.
Rose was previously chased off Twitter for being a lesbian actress. That's an unfavorable representation of what happened. She was chased off by her own woke people, by the way. I think they were saying she wasn't gay enough. But rather something more basic.
What happens when the woke people come for you? They came for me first. You could be next, the woke people.
Variety sources say that Ruby Rose was not thrilled with the long hours required as a series lead, which led to friction on set. CW shows do run longer than most series these days, and Batwoman specifically is a show that obviously...
Like, how gay is gay enough, Like, how gay do you have to be before the woke people come for you? It's like, well, yeah, that's pretty gay, but you could be gayer, Like, just 27% more gay, and the woke people wouldn't come for you.
She shoots a lot at night, which can no doubt be disorientating. And yet the counter to this is, you're a lead in the TV show, long hours are sort of how it goes, and she clearly wasn't only cast or crew member working this long, so it's possible. Perhaps there was more going on here, but this is the reason stated. Rose's departure is a big deal for her show that Batwoman will have no other choice but to recast Kate Kane entirely instead of writing the other character out. The showrunners have already said, like their first search, they will again cast an LGBTQ actress to play the LGBTQ role, something they personally feel very strongly about. Again, this is where their head's at, right? Instead of casting the best actor...
That's a very good point. Winston, I think you're onto something. I never hear him talking about how shitty Arrow is. I assume Arrow has bad writers. I assume they have some pretty shitty writers over at Arrow. I assume the declining ratings of a lot of these other shows are declining. I mean, there's the list of superhero television shows that have sunk, that have just abjectly failed, that started and disappeared within the span of a couple episodes. I've never seen a single quartering video on those. I've never seen them pointed out and be like, oh yeah, Inhumans, that was terrible writing. I really didn't like Inhumans.
You make sure you hire the, you're worried about their personal traits, which is dumb. I'm not saying Ruby Rose is a bad actor. I find her kind of stiff. My biggest experience with her was in the John Wick film, I think, right? She is mediocre at best in that. But, her acting was not why the show failed. It was the writing. And regardless of what all the defenders on Twitter would say. Now they have announced that they have replaced her. And woo boy, are we checking a lot of boxes. We have an actress that...
Only for you, sir. Only for you. You know, like these boxes are the boxes that upset you.
Batwoman has found a new series with Javicia Leslie, or Javicia, I'm not sure how she pronounces it, to step into the cape and cowl for the show's upcoming second season. Quote, I'm extremely proud to be the first black actress to play the iconic role of Batwoman on television. And as a bisexual woman, I'm honored to join this groundbreaking show, which has been such a trailblazer for the LGBTQ plus community, Leslie said. There you have it again. We're still only worried. You're still only worried about who they lay in bed with. I mean, I sincerely hope that you're interested in, you know, a good actress. When I looked up her Twitter account, I don't even know if this is her.
That's a good idea. I should have that.
But I mean, she's a beautiful woman. I don't know if she can.
Oh, he's been stimulated. Well, we have a bingo. She's a beautiful woman. Okay, so then it's not that. You're not upset because you can't get, you know, a wee bit stimulated to her. That's not it.
If this is her Twitter account, she only has 10,000 followers and isn't very active. If I look at her Instagram, I see her sporting feminism socks, which are feminist socks. So that's good to see. We've got the pride flag. We've got everything that you would expect to see.
Can you imagine? Like, seriously, this is creepy. He's definitely creeping right now on her Instagram and getting upset by the most trivial things. Those are feminism socks. Clearly, there's an agenda. Why else would you wear socks of that nature? I've seen those socks before. Mm-hmm. Yeah, at the feminist rallies.
From a particular actress being cast for their orientation seemingly exclusively. Now, again, I don't think that Batwoman failed because Ruby Rose was a bad actress. I don't think that's the case. Now, Leslie will portray the new character in the show on the show named Ryan Wilder. She is described as likable, messy, and a little goofy, and untamed. She's also nothing like Kate Kane, previously played by Ruby Rose. The woman who wore the batsuit before her, with no one in her life to keep her on track, Ryan spent years being a naughty girl. Today, Ryan lives near her in her van with her plant. A girl who would steal milk for an alley cat and could also end you with her bare hands. Ryan is the most dangerous type of fighter, highly skilled and wildly undisciplined. She is an out lesbian, athletic, raw, passionate, fallible, and very much not your stereotypical all-American hero. I mean, who wrote this? I mean, I'm expecting to see quote marks around it, but there are none. Like, Variety wrote that. Variety is shilling for this show. That, by the way, sucks. All right? Now, I admit and understand that clearly Batwoman is not for me. In fact, most of the marketing around the show has explicitly told me that. And that's okay. Not every show needs to be for everyone. However, you know, the comic book.
Yeah, he does this for a living, by the way. This is how he earns his money. He does this all day, every day.
It's the testosterone-laden man.
It's interesting to me that, you know, you wonder, is this going to sell comic books? No. Now, Leslie takes over leading the series from Rose, who shocked fans when she announced her departure in May. And Ruby Rose says, "This is amazing. I'm so glad Batwoman will be played by an amazing black woman." That's the first thing you see? The first thing you worry about is their skin color. I don't get this mindset. I wanted to congratulate.
But I mean, the irony is that when I see it, I need to make a video on it. I need to make a video on how woke everyone is.
Congratulate her on taking over the Batcave. You're walking into an amazing cast and crew. I can't wait to watch season 2. You're going to be amazing. Hey, maybe she will be. I mean, prior to being a Batwoman, she starred on the CBS series God Friended Me, which aired for 2 seasons. The show was produced by Warner Brothers Television. She also starred in the BET series The Family Business and the film Always a Bridesmaid. So she's got a couple of things on her under her belt. She is rep by Nobody Cares. Batwoman is produced by the Burlitine. I don't think, look, obviously they're going to recast the role. They really didn't have any options, but I don't think that this is going to help the show if they don't drastically change the writing. Of course, everybody in the woke community is extremely proud. You know, I'm curious though, how is she playing Batwoman when she's not actually a bat? That's the biggest concern I have. Like, why is this woman taking roles away from bats? You know, bats need to support their bat families too, but for whatever reason, Javicia or Javicia thinks that she's above that. You know, bats are extremely underrepresented in Hollywood, and it's a little off-putting to see.
I don't get why attack helicopters don't play attack helicopters. Don't you think why are fighter jets taking all the roles away from the attack helicopters? Because that's the real question. Where are my attack helicopters at? Why are we stealing all the roles from good ass attack? Isn't that kind of racist? I think maybe that's a little not. Maybe it's not gender inclusive to talk about attack helicopters.
For stealing roles from the hard working bat actors who are relegated.
That's true.
To
He is stealing jobs from
as
incels.
kind of spooky things. We're never really going to get to see the bats for who they really are, and for that I am extremely disappointed. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.
Oh, look how smug he is. He's like, "Oh, I did a thing, everyone. Did you hear me do a thing? Yeah. That was a bit. Yeah, no more. In fact, we're gonna do something a little bit fun right now. I want to do a little fan fiction. I'm gonna do a drawing for all y'all, but let me see if I can get some copyright clear superhero music. It's time, everybody. Oh, this is going to be epic. I'm going to create Jeremy's. Oh wait, there we go. All right, let's get the quartering in here first. Okay, let's get this beard big and prominent here. Good. Oh, look at this masterpiece. It's coming together. It's already one of the greatest things of all time. And he's gonna wear a hat. Look at that. Look at this beautiful hat that he's got on here. Okay, let's add some more. Some hair. And then the hat will have to have a clever saying on it. Alright, let's see. There are two genders. Oh, fucking clever as shit. What a genius. Look at this hat here. Oh, look at that. There you go. Oh, man. This is fucking art. And then, because he's going to be the hero of the story, we gotta add the one true hero, because from the darkness came Jeremy, and then came the ultimate woman. So we're going to draw her. So this is going to be the Batwoman of his dreams. So, pretty generic face. Don't worry about that. Get those Batwoman. Oh, wait, we can't do this with the music one more time. Okay, get that. Get this here. Then, obviously, there's going to be a bottom, layer. It's just the Batsuit doesn't quite fit. And then, the hands, of course, because she has hands. She'll have hands. So this is going to be the hands, of course. And then, oh yeah, the last detail. There we go. Yes. Now we've achieved the perfect. We'll draw that Batwoman symbol on there. There we go. There's the bat symbol. Oh, and one last thing. Yes. Make sure. Oh yeah, I should have implied. By the way, she's white. Yeah, she's white. Maybe we'll need some color to truly exemplify this. Let me just find a nice shade. Well, actually, no, she's already white. So she's white. It's like everything's white. It's literally white. So yeah, no, this is good. Oh yeah, she'll need a cape. Sorry. Yeah, I'll need to get a cape. Let's put a cape on her now. There we have it. I mean, I don't know if I should quit my day job, but part of me thinks I should. Here's what I'm gonna do. I have a Parler account, and I bet the quartering is on Parler, so I think I'm gonna send him a Parler. Okay, let's log back onto the world's shittiest social media site, and I bet the quartering exists on here. Oh, I was wrong. I apologize, everybody. I guess I have to do this on the classic platform. Oh man, this is This is new levels of weird. Do it? Oh man, you know he's gonna see it too. Ah, fuck it. This is so immature. I'm actually turning red from how immature this is. The quartering is live now. Oh, is there any way to see whether or not he'll see me? Can I donate? If I donate, will he have to?
Here's another interesting thing.
I've never caught him live before.
Adam Waldman.
Hey chat, that soy boy cuck, the Serfs, just posted a drawing of the quartering.
Isn't that special?
You have to get him to see it and laugh at that cuck. I'll go back to the stream later. I'll see if he sees it.
Did you hear about Crazy SJW, the Serfs posting stuff about you on Twitter filled with slander? I don't really care what that guy posts. I mean, ultimately, what's he trying to do? Get my attention. And that's really sad.
Slander!
Alt fit for 10. Big thumbs to your channel and content. Glad to see those numbers.
Who did that? Who did that?
The majority, not the vocal minority.
Chat, which one of you did that? Which one of you?
Yeah, I mean, boy, the communist guy from the Serfs, he looks like he's, probably has 3 or 4 roommates to pay his rent. If he's gonna watch my stream, it sure would be bad if a ton of big super chats just kept rolling in. Should I watch his stream, watching my stream, watching his stream? Nah.
Oh.
Sounds boring.
Oh man, that was so close. Well done. Bravo. Good job. Good memes, everybody. Good memes, everyone.
To our monarch, Thomas Bone, you are the light that guides our path. To our lords, I'm Rav, Stephen, Ninetails Cosmic Fox, and Hans Josephine, we bow meekly for your pleasure. To our knights of the Round Table, Josh Mickelson, Dylan Bythe, Alexander Thaler, Zach Christensen, Todd Buckingham, Todd Lajeunesse, Clement Chutskop, Skybear Games, Moss Beast, Political Puppy, Alan R., Andreas Chitoro, Good Poon Hates Cops, that's solid poon then, we salute you. And to all our merchants and farmers, you have our undying loyalty and love.